I'm Jody from Lodge Cast Iron, and I'm here with
Sharon,
Tammy,
and Amanda.
This is Skillet Talk, and today we're talking about women in manufacturing.
We need a comedy show, not a skillet talk.
hi, I'm Sharon Kelly. I'm second shift packing supervisor, and I've been at Lodge Manufacturing for 13 years.
Hi, I'm Tammy Guy. I'm melt and mold technician, first shift at Lodge Manufacturing. I've been there for 23 years.
Hi, I'm Jody Lawrence. I'm the social media director at Lodge Cast Iron, and I've been here for 10 years.
Hey guys, Amanda McFalls here at Lodge. I have been here for 10 years and I am a diesel technician on first shift.
Do you think there's anything that you've had to do specifically to prove yourself?
When I was in the foundry, I did. I was the first woman in the foundry that made it in the foundry. And I had to prove I could make it because the supervisor that hired me, I was coming from finishing. He was like, we ain't never had a woman in the foundry. So he said, well, after 90 days, and I shut him up right there. I know what he's gonna say. I said, tell you what, 90 days, you don't have to fire me. If I can't do the job, I quit. After 11 and a half years in the foundry, he did not want me to leave the foundry.
Yeah, I bet not.
So you proved yourself.
I had to prove a woman could make it in the foundry.
I worked in packing first as I came up, because I used to work at packing. Then I became a lead person, and then I became a supervisor. So you see a whole lot of stuff that changed as you move up in the company. It's like you get more responsibilities, and when you're a packer or a lead person and the supervisor come tell you to do something, you're like, why they want us to do that? But as a supervisor, you say, well, now I see why they want us to do it, but we have to do it a certain way. As a supervisor, you say, you can't do that, and you tell them why that you can't do it.
I was gonna ask, do you think coming from that position into your supervisor position now, does it change the way that you are as a supervisor?
It does, because you know what they're going through.
It used to be you'd have to do like 6 weeks of training in melt department. Well, the day that I went to melt, the robot that slags the furnace quit working. And I was up there for 6 weeks slagging by hand. I'd go home and I would take a shower and go to sleep.
I'm tired.
The day I came off of training, the robot mysteriously just started working again. So I go to my supervisor. Is it just a coincidence, or did that robot just not work the whole time? It's like, Amanda, we had to see if you could make it.
Okay.
And I was like, I appreciate that.
So if you were gonna try to convince other women to come work in manufacturing, what would you say to them? Like, what can they get out of it? What's the hook?
Come on. I encourage all women, come on.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not a men's job. It can be men or women.
Yeah.
And also, you know, with me, some people look up, say, hey, she can do it, so maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I was the first woman of color supervisor. It packing anyway. And I also tell them, I said, well, I used to be a packer, came on up with the company. If y'all want to look to get ahead, maybe I want to do that too.
That's such a nice thing to hear, I think, as a new person. It's like, it's okay.
That's all right, baby. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
You're going to be okay.
And learn at your own pace. Don't try to rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
learn
you
at
need
your
to be
own
perfect
pace.
immediately.
Yeah.
We ain't going to let nobody get
Yeah,
hurt.
Yeah.
We've all done our own mistakes and done our own stupid things. Or we can tell some doozies.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Name a doozy.
Well, we had to go down there and pull the grates off. Couldn't do it from up there where we usually work. So we go down through there and there's hand railings around it. All them men walking all the way around them hand railings, and I'm looking on it. So I grab them and I go swing myself under, and they wasn't attached. Bill and Jeff was supposed to be training me on the diesel. I went back there 30 minutes. Back then, they also mechanic. Well, they had something to go do. They said, see this red button right here? Yeah. See where it's pouring the mold over here? Yeah. Well, if it starts pouring, it just keeps pouring, don't stop. Push that red button. I said, okay. So the ladle operator was Michael. He'd been there way before I got there. So he's pouring in the receiver up here, not over there. I look around, irons going everywhere. He right out that back door, right out that back door. I went with him.
You didn't hit the red button?
I didn't hit the red button. So I was offering Bill and Jeff over the radio. I need help.
You got another doozy for us?
So I don't have a doozy. I do not have a doozy, but I will say when I did first start working here, like it was around Thanksgiving. I think I had started in September, so October, November. Just for giggles, we took a turkey, right? Because Lodge gives us a turkey like for Thanksgiving. So we took a turkey and we hung it on the basket and send it through seasoning. And we thought, because I think it was like 48 minutes it takes to go through there, right? So it was like, there's no way that turkey is gonna be done in 48 minutes. And I mean, we were all waiting on it to come out. Like we were all looking, you know, and Dick Lodge was like, oh, and I was like, wow. And I'm telling you, still to this day, that was the most beautiful turkey I've ever seen.
I fully believe it.
Dick Lodge took that turkey, lifted it up, slung it on that table, took out a pocket knife, cut it. He's like, it is so not done. Miss Tammy was my trainer. And her little self was up there on that grinding rock. And she's like, you just watch. And I was like, okay, I will watch. And she's like, do you want to try? I was like, because that rock is so massive, and when you're grinding those skillets, I mean, you really got to be focused. Next day, she's like, you want to try? I was like, I'm going to keep watching. Third day comes, she's like, you got to try. And I was like, okay. But that little push is all I needed.
Yeah.
And I thank her every day that I can. I appreciate you, Miss Sammy, for that. It's made me who I am today, for sure.
I think that makes that you're a change maker. You did something big.
I like to think so, but like I told her, I trained her and finished
Yeah.
it.
I'm still there, baby. Get that on camera. Get that on camera, please.
Okay, so 13 years, 10 years, 23 years. It's a long time.
Yes.
What do you think has kept you here for so long?
For me, it's mainly the benefits. We have the best benefits around. Money good too, but a lot of the people you work with is like a team.
They treat you like family around here. You know, some people say that other jobs treat you like family, but they really do.
I save my kids. I do everything I can for my kids. Before, I used to travel a lot, and this was just closer to home for me. So that's why I've stayed so long.
Some people stay because it's familiar to them. Some people stay for years. Some people retire here because my mother did. She worked here, she retired here. They just love it.
A lot of people think, hey, grass is greener over here. Well, the grass is greener where you water it. As long as you do your job and do what you're supposed to be doing, you're there. It's a home.
And that's it for today. If you have any questions for our next Skillet Talk, please leave them in the comments. And if you love this and you want more videos from Lodge, like and subscribe.